All right, everyone, here we go. As you can see, I'm enjoying a cigar. We're going to stream on the audio here as well. This is the last audio portion of it I'm going to do tonight because it ends up costing me money to upload to Buzzsprout and then upload to all the other corresponding sites. We're on Buzzsprout, as I mentioned, and then it puts out there to Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, Spotify. So most of the major platforms, we're all on those. You can find us on there and any one that you use. And we're going to do another update here. We're coming on about 9:20, and we got some updates, and I would like to get to that. So, first we're going to go to Governor Ron DeSantis. He has basically won. Christie has been talking a lot of shit on Twitter, and he couldn't do it. Let's go to that.
And they've seen American principles discarded. The woke agenda has caused millions of Americans to leave these jurisdictions for greener pastures. Now, this great exodus of Americans, for those folks, Florida, for so many of them, has served as the promised land. We have embraced freedom. We have maintained law and order. We have protected the rights of parents. We have respected our taxpayers, and we reject woke ideology. We fight the woke in the legislature. We fight the woke in the schools. We fight the woke in the corporations. We will never, ever surrender to the woke mob. Florida is where woke goes to die.
I love it. Love it. 59 to 40. Chris gets his ass smacked. All that shit. We're going to take back Florida. We're going to do this and that. Sure you are, asshole.
We refuse to use polls and put our finger in the wind. Leaders don't follow, they lead. We set out a vision. We executed
Marco
on
Rubio
that
has
vision,
won his
and
race
we
as well. So
historic
Florida has
results,
gone from
and the people of this state have
a purple state
responded in
during
record
Trump's election in
fashion.
2020 to pretty much wholly red.
Now, while our country
they've even won districts
due to
that
failed
were
leadership in Washington, Florida
Democrat.
is
They
on the
went
right
red.
track.
They're all figuring it out over there. But we're just walking in the door going,
I
oh,
believe the
Ford, they've already
survival of
figured
the
out.
American experiment requires a revival of true American principles. Florida has proved that it can be done. We offer a ray of hope that better days still lie ahead. I am proud of our achievements in this state. I am honored by your support, and I look forward to the road ahead. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race in this first term, and I have kept the faith.
We got a Stogie. Got some Buffalo Trace for the oldest distillery in the United
We've
States, Kentucky.
accomplished more than anybody thought possible 4 years ago, but we've got so much more to do, and I have only begun to fight. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Thank you for a historic landslide victory.
Ron DeSantis, the major winner, winning re-election for governor in Florida. Britt, do you want to weigh in about other things?
Well, I would say that he sees this as a moment. He knows what the consequences of this is politically, not just in the state of Florida, but for his own personal ambitions. And I think that's pretty well reflected when you heard him say that.
And there you see the family was a big part of the campaign. His wife went through a battle of cancer, and former TV broadcaster herself.
She's still
And a big
staying by his
asset on
side
that campaign.
and
Ron
staying
DeSantis
strong
running in places that other
while the left shat on
Florida
her
governors have not
for having
won as
cancer.
Republicans
Shit
since
on
Jeb
them
Bush
for their, and that's
in
what the left does.
2002.
That's
Now,
why I'm
that's
happy to do the same thing.
in the first
is
of
to
the
shit
two
on them. Nancy
Senate races this
Pelosi's
year,
husband
Fox News
being
can
beat
project
up by
the GOP
his
Senator James
gay
Lankford will win
prostitute.
the second full term.
I'm happy to talk
in
shit
office.
about the left. They want to shit on
And special
Republicans.
election, we
I'll come
project
shit
that
on you.
Republican Mark
No
Wayne
problem.
Mullen
There's
will
no shame
defeat
in my game.
Democrat Kendra Horn.
Moving to Connecticut, where Democratic Senator, the incumbent Richard Blumenthal, wins the third term by defeating Republican businesswoman Leora Lee.
Over to Texas and the governor's race, where we can now project that Governor Greg will remain in the governor's mansion for the third
Beto, dude! Beto didn't win! What fucking
multiple efforts
loser.
on the part of Beto O'Rourke.
Multiple
Come take my
efforts,
AR now,
multiple
O'Rourke, you fucking
tens
loser.
of millions of dollars, and a lot of
Abbott takes it.
focus
Go
on
figure, what a
O'Rourke.
shot.
Can't
The
do it.
douchebag who wanted to go to Texas and take everyone's guns lost. I never would have fucking figured it out.
Sorry, but I don't know.
Where's he gonna go now? Massachusetts? That's where your best chance would be.
Francis O'Rourke, and not that other phony name.
Yeah, I mean, he's gone from the cover of Vanity Fair magazine and this shining hope of the Democrat Party. Just, your thoughts on what has
Yeah,
happened
go run
to
for
Beto
president now.
O'Rourke?
Biden doesn't have a chance. Maybe you can
seal the
jump
deal?
on
Is he done
with
now in
Booty
politics or
Judge.
not?
Never say never with these things, but I think if the evening goes as I expected to for Stacey Abrams as well, that there's going to be a lot of soul searching about, where you're dumping your money when you go on Act Blue, right?
Oh,
There are a lot of
poor
people whose
Stacey. I mean,
races are
she's
a
the
lot
once and
closer
future
than you would
governor
expect, like Sherry Beasley in North
of
Carolina.
Georgia.
I'm not
Twice.
saying that she's
She's
gonna
the
end up pulling
twice
that
governor
off,
of
but
Georgia.
when you think about
You don't
where your
believe me? Just
dollars
ask
could
her.
go, that maybe that extra money going to Maggie Hassan, it looks better than expected there in New Hampshire. Defending Nevada, things like that, giving more money in Pennsylvania, maybe to Tim Ryan, who had to go it alone without Chuck Schumer's support at the end there. And, these are celebrity candidates. I think that there have been incredible messaging moments
These
that
fucking
kind of
Democrats,
rallied
they
the Democratic
think
base and made
they've
you
got
really
a
focus
great
on the
message.
issues that matter to us as a party.
And they've got it
these
locked
are
in, or
seemingly
they've
just not
deluded
great candidates to win
themselves into
statewide
thinking they've got
office,
it locked
and I
in.
hope people will take stock
Right
of
until
that.
the train
we
takes
also
a
project
dive
that
right off
Democratic
the
Governor
cliff.
Dan McKee will win the first full term in office, defeating another GOP businesswoman, Ashley Klaus.
And over to Connecticut, where
Rhode
Democrat
Island State, a bunch
incumbent
of
Ned
morons.
Lamont will defeat GOP candidate Bob Stefanowski.
And finally, in the great state of New Hampshire,
We're gonna
we
keep
can
that,
project that
tranny
Republican
lover
Governor Chris
Lamont, I guess.
Sununu will win a fourth term. And Dana, he's been on the
Sununu's
show with
keeping it
you
in,
a number of
New
times,
Hampshire,
with you
that's
and Bill.
They
He
should
also
completely
possibly
lose
has
his
other
fucking
ambitions.
mind.
Well, he might.
I'm
there was a
disappointed in
heavy
Connecticut, but I'm not
attempt to recruit
surprised. I
him to
moved
run for
from one
Senate
blue
in New
shithole
Hampshire,
state in
and he didn't
Massachusetts
want
to
to
another
do that.
shithole blue
And I
state.
can understand.
It's
you know,
beautiful. I
when
mean, it's
you have
beautiful
been
here. I love it.
governor, you are
It's
the
too bad so
executive
many
of your state,
morons
you're the
in this
CEO of your
state
state,
think,
you
oh,
love
things are
New
going
Hampshire.
great.
Why would I
My
wanna
kids
go
are being
to
transed
Washington
and
and be one of 100
and I'm going to get
anything
shot
done.
and
You wanna
robbed,
sing
and
his
the
teeth
cops are
things.
going to be
I don't know if he actually has
captured
ambition
in
to run
a.
for president. But of course, that decision doesn't need to be made for a little while, unless we're talking sooner than.
In a shootout, it was in. Sorry, I'm looking at the results in a minute.
Earlier in this,
So
and how it
in
plays with
Brooklyn,
that Senate
two
race,
cops
and
were led into
whether
an ambush
it affects
and
that.
shot.
Well, it should.
It's
I mean,
about
when you get these Republican
15 to
governors
20
winning
minutes away
by
from
decisive
in
margins,
Brooklyn.
you
These
know,
cops
the
are
hope if you're a Republican
brutally
is
murdered
that they
by
will-
two
they
scumbags,
will
and a woman
pull
called in
across
and
the
they
finish line
pretended
some
it
of
was
these
domestic,
embattled candidates
and
for
they showed
Senate
up
who
and they
were in
were
really tight races.
assassinated.
You see that in Georgia, you see
And
that in Florida.
Democrats in Connecticut love this. This is great.
And you see
Keep
it,
Lamont,
and you see
keep
it
these other
elsewhere.
fucking
Like
idiots
for
and
example,
keep
in
us
Ohio, how
blue.
much can he
Keep us
help
fucking
J.D. Vance to
retarded.
get across the finish line in what appears to be a pretty tight race out there?
And we'll see what happens in Arizona as well with Kari Lake and Lake Masters. Okay, let's head over to Bill Hemmer. And this is your favorite, Virginia.
We're gonna look at
Yes.
Virginia.
Yeah, let me
Get an
just
update.
pop up here a moment here. We were talking about North Carolina a moment ago. I was just checking Ted Budd is taking the lead here. But let's pop up here to the House races in Virginia. Thanks for being patient. Okay, here we go. Virginia 2. Jen Kiggins, you got about 60% of the vote. She's got a lead here of 19,000.
Trying to see what
Give me
other.
time to panic.
What other
Well, is it
updates
time
I'm
to
getting
panic?
here?
Well, let me just tell you, folks, it's never going to be time to panic
While we're going over
because
everything.
we're never going to give up. We're not going to give up on America.
Is that Rush Limbaugh or Alex Jones?
Commanding officer calls you one of the best pilots he's ever seen. It must be hard being the naval aviator.
So the fucking commercials aren't helping here. All right, so let's go to no, is it Trafalgar? What do I want? Real Clear Politics? Nope, we're gonna go to Fox here, and we're gonna go through. So what we're gonna do here, while they're running stupid fucking commercials on me, because they can't just talk about what's going on without shoving some bullshit down my throat. So let's go through some of the key Senate races where we are right now. We've got Tim Ryan and J.D. Vance neck and neck in Ohio. Ryan at 50%, J.D. Vance at 49%. It would be a huge boon for Republicans if we can take Ohio in the Senate race. So we're hoping J.D. Vance is going to take it. Pennsylvania, all these polls are closed. Pennsylvania, Fetterman is up currently over Oz. Oz is not a strong candidate. Fetterman is a big dummy. And I'm concerned about what this is going to turn into. As you can see, at least for our viewers on YouTube, You see all the numbers ticking up. Everything's coming in. 60% for Fetterman, 37% for Oz. Here's the concern here. If Fetterman gets in, he's nothing but a big, giant walking dummy that'll be a voice for anything that he's not capable of doing the job. He's not capable of functioning. He'll be a rubber stamp for anything the Democratic Party wants. His wife is a radical left-wing Democrat. She's Hispanic, I believe, which doesn't mean anything one way or the other. I'm just saying she's that's what it is. She's a radical leftist and an activist. And basically, if Fetterman gets in, his wife is going to be the woman behind the man. She's going to be the senator over Fetterman. So it's going to be really concerning to see how Pennsylvania turns out. They've already said it's going to take them a couple of days to come up with all the numbers. I'm hoping Oz pulls through, because the polls have been suggesting that Oz is going to eke it out and he's going to win. So what I'm seeing right now is concerning, and I'm hoping there's going to be a change in that. In Georgia, Warnock and Walker are head and head almost. Warnock is at 50% right now, with Walker at 47%. This is all live. This is all votes coming in and being tabulated right now. So 47 to 50 right now. So they're pretty close to being neck and neck there as well. In New Hampshire, Maggie Hassan is up over Bolduc, and that's unfortunate to see too for that race. 58 to 39 with Hassan leading. In North Carolina, Budd and Beasley are neck and neck. Budd is a Republican, 50%, with Sherry Beasley being at 47.81% of the vote. Florida, Marco Rubio has taken it handily over Val Demings, 57 to 41. So there's a win. Florida has not just stayed red, because that's not really accurate. Again, as I said earlier, they've gone from purple and gone straight red. And it's amazing to see Florida do that, and it's even more amazing because you see what DeSantis and Rubio, DeSantis in particular, is accomplishing over there. And it makes me happy for his presidential run down the road. Arizona, we still don't have anything coming in from them, and I think it's going to be a while because they're running into polling issues. I'm getting reports of multiple polling issues from multiple states, so it's very convenient. Wisconsin, Barnes is leading slightly over Ron Johnson right now, 52 to 47. In Nevada, we're not getting anything there right now, though I know some numbers are coming in. The polls are still open. They're going to close at 10 o'clock. I'm getting some numbers, but I'm not seeing it here, so I don't want to go over anything until I have something a little more specific. In Colorado, everyone's high on some sort of drug, so Bennett's winning 58 to O'Day's 39 in Colorado. Originally, they were thinking that Republicans might have an outside chance here. Colorado's a blue state, and if they'd like to continue being a fucked up Democratic state, that's their right, I suppose. If you want to live in a shithole, I guess that's your right as a taxpayer. South Carolina, Tim Scott, and not with the hypocrisy that I'm in Connecticut, and I'm stuck here too. I'm one more person that is bringing a conservative voice and a conservative vote to Connecticut, and I'm not the only one. There's several people that have left Massachusetts to come to Connecticut, and they're conservative voices too. I'm hearing from them. I'm getting in touch with some of them. The town that I'm in right now is a fair amount is conservative, and I'm happy to see that. A lot of Trump signs, a lot of patriot flags, and good stuff, but you have the other parts of it where they like the shit they're getting. And again, as I said in one of my previous casts, it boggles my mind that people want to keep getting kicked in the nuts because they're afraid about the punch in the face. Unbelievable to me. I'll keep giving me the kick in the nuts right until they're pushed on train tracks, raped, carjacked, shot, and then they're going to go, fuck, I should have voted Republican, and then no fucking shit. But you're dead, a family member's dead, a friend's dead, too fucking late for you to wake up. South Carolina, Tim Scott taking it over Crystal Matthews. So great in South Carolina over there, 61 to 38. Washington State numbers aren't in yet. Alaska numbers aren't in yet. We're going to come to the House races here. We've got Frank Reven leading over Jennifer Ruth Green, 56 to 43 in Indiana District 1. Virginia District 2, we've got Jen Keegan's leading over Elaine Luria, 53-44, so it's looking good there. They've got 62% reporting, and District 1 in Indiana's got 29% reporting there. So Virginia District 7, Yesli Vega is leading over Abigail Spanberger. This could be another upset here for the Republicans. They're close. 84% is in. If they could take that, that'd be a big deal too. Virginia District 10, Wexton is leading by a slim margin over Hung Chau. 74% of the vote is in at current. Greg Landsman in Ohio's 1st District is leading currently over Steve Chabot, 60% to 39, 38% in, so they still got to run. That's still going. Ohio District 9, Marcy Kaptur is leading over Majewski, 57 to 42. Half is in, a tiny bit over half, 52%. So we'll see how that goes. New Hampshire's 1st District, Chris Papas. Old Papas is here to take care of you. 58% to 41, Caroline's Levitt. That could be another upset there, again, in what should be a red state. It's fucking boggling my mind. But 20% of that vote is in. So there's still an upset that can happen there, and I'm hearing that Levitt can still pull something off. Pennsylvania's 7th District, Susan Wild is 54 to 45 over Lisa Scheller. Only 26% of the vote is in, so there's still a fight going on there. Pennsylvania's 8th, Matt Cartwright, 67 to Jim Bognitz, 32, with only 18% of the vote. So again, we're in preliminaries here, right? There's still a lot of upsets that are in Democratic strongholds that can still happen here for the Republicans. Washington's 8th, Kim Schreier, we got nothing. Colorado's 3rd, Adam Frisch, 53 over Lauren Boebert. I like her. She's running over there. She's at 46%. Only 6% is in right now for the voting. So I'm sure I'm hoping Lauren has a good night. And I've heard that she has the possibility to do that. Nevada's 1st, Dina Titus. We got nothing there. I don't know why I'm reading that when it's clearly all zeros. Nevada's 3rd, also zeros. North Carolina's 13th. Excuse me. Wiley Nickel, 53% over Bo Hines, 46. 58%, a little over half is in right now, so there's still a fight happening there. Connecticut's 5th, Johanna Hayes, 53%, George Logan to 46, and only 10% is in, so I'm hoping that continues to be something. Another win in Florida here, Maria Elvira Salazar, winning heartily over Annette Tadeo, 57 to 42, so I'm glad to see, again, Florida 100% freedom state. I'll tell you what, if I could move there, instead of buying the house here in Connecticut, I could have gone to Florida, I'd be there. Maine's 2nd, Bruce Poliquin is leading 50 to 43 over Jared Golden. I'm not even going to announce the independents or the fucking Green Party, whatever the fuck they are. I don't even know why they bother, honestly. Just join one of the other parties. I know you're trying your best, God bless you, but it's never going to happen. 11% of that voting in. Texas is 28th. Harry Cooler is 56 over Cassie Garcia's 43. Less than half is in, 47%. Let's hope that Cassie keeps that going there. Texas is 34th. Vicente Gonzalez. Excuse me. My name is Vicente Gonzalez, and I am here to help. 53% to Myra Flores. I love her. She's great. I'm hoping she pulls it through. 43%. Less than half the vote is in at 49.8%. So let's hope that Myra keeps fighting over there. Sean Patrick Maloney in New York is 53% to Michael Lawyer's 46, and only 5% of the vote is in New York. So a couple of upsets coming, at least one or two upsets coming in New York, which just goes to show how frustrated people are getting. So we're going to get into that. We'll get to it. New York's 18th. Pat Ryan is leading pretty heavily over Colin Schmidt, 71% to 28 with 14% in. So for all you Democrats in New York, enjoy getting pushed onto subway tracks. That apparently you're enjoying that. In Iowa, Zach, that's changing up on me here. Cindy Axne, is 60% over Zach Noon's 39%, with 39% also in for reporting. So we'll see how that goes. Kansas City, Sheriff David's 61% Democrat over the Amanda Adkins 36.97%. I got to remember, we're not only live streaming, but we got the audio here as well. So I got to let you know who's who. I'm gonna have to relight that later. All right, need to focus on this anyway. Michigan's 7th, Tom Barrett is Republican, is up 57% of the votes to Elisa Slotkin is 40.56% with only 20.62% in voting. So let's hope that Tom keeps it going over there. Michigan's 8th, Paul Junge is 53% Republican over Danielle Kildee, because she'd like to kill DU in Michigan, is 41.75% with 11% of the voting in right now. So there's more to come in. Minnesota has nothing, is probably on fire right now. New Mexico, Gabriel Vasquez. I am here to help. My name is Gabriel Vasquez. 63% over Yvette Harel, 36.78% with only 6.72% of the voting in. So we'll see how that goes. California's 22nd. We don't have anything yet. California's 47th. We don't have anything yet. California's 49th. We don't have anything. Alaska, we don't have anything. They probably all froze to death. So we're going to get to the governor's races here, okay? So Brian Kemp leading the once and future governor of Georgia, Stacey Abrams. She's lost once. She's prepared to lose again, but she is the forever governor of Georgia. 52% to 46 with Brian Kemp leading. 62% of the votes in currently. Arizona, Katie Hobbs, we have nothing. Why? Illinois, J.B. Pritzker wins. So congratulations to Illinois. He's a Democrat. J.B. Pritzker, congratulations and enjoy more of your gang-related shootings. You apparently haven't had enough. Cheers, mates. Keep enjoying the overwhelming violence happening over there. He's beaten Darren Bailey 58 to 38, basically. Well, no, he hasn't beaten him. All right. I don't know why they're highlighting it. I guess they're saying that it's a Democratic stronghold, and they're saying that he's going to take it. 36% of the vote is in, but Pritzker is 58% to Bailey's 38%. So we'll monitor that, but chances are the Democrats take it, and if they like the shootings and they want Illinois, Chicago and Illinois as a whole to burn to the ground, I suppose that's a right as taxpayers. Wisconsin, Tony Evers is leading Tim Mitchell's 54%. Tony Evers is a Democrat leading Tim Mitchell's, the Republican, at 44%. 25% of the voting is currently in right now. Nevada has no clue what's going on. Michigan, Gretchen Whitmore and Tudor Dixon are pretty close. 51% for the Wicked Witch, Whitmore. And Whitmore. And Tudor Dixon, who can take Michigan in the right track. I've seen her. I've seen interviews. She looks great. She's got the right message. She's at 46.57%, with only 10% in right now. I'm hoping she beats the Wicked Witch of the West over there. Florida, Ron DeSantis. You already saw that when I started the stream, wholeheartedly beating Charlie Crist, and I cannot tell you how much joy I have taken from the shit talking on Twitter. And yes, it's petty. Yes, I'm not really accomplishing anything. Fair enough. But it still brings me great pleasure to go on and talk shit to all the leftists that have been like, oh, Charlie Crist, he's going to break good stuff to Florida. It's going to be good. And then I went on and I'm like, how's everything going, guys? Good? Because I heard you fucking lost. So DeSantis, in case anyone needed to guess that, or you needed a crystal ball, he took it wholeheartedly. Here's one of the ones that's really interesting. And I know it's changing right now. For the streamers, you're seeing it. And for the audio, I'll kind of fill it in here. This is New York. Kathy Hochul, she took over for the shitbag Como who couldn't keep his hands off multiple women. It's because I'm Italian. I gotta hug. I gotta kiss. I gotta do the things. He stepped down. Hochul is unelected. She took over she was lieutenant governor. She got upgraded by default. And she's been even more of a shit show than Cuomo ever was. Lee Zeldin is a Republican running against her. And I know for the stream, you're looking at this right now, and he's down by half. There's only 18% in right now. He's projected to take this narrowly. Lee Zeldin. So, you know, governor of New York. This is how upset people are. And this is a bellwether for how people, one of them, how upset people are across the United States about Democratic rule. And it's going to be really interesting to me. There's another interesting one that's similar to this, but it's in California. I think there's like two of them. A governor's race and maybe a senator's race as well, if I'm not mistaken. But, and it's just amazing that in Democratic strongholds, these Republicans are coming in. And they're going, listen, the crime's out of control. People are getting pushed on the subway tracks. People are getting robbed and raped and everything else. I just want to help. And then the Democrats like, there's no problem. I'm going to deal with crime tomorrow, 8 a.m. I've got it. Up to this point, I haven't done shit. Tomorrow when I win, I've got this. And everyone's going, what? When you win it, you're going to do something? What about all the fucking time you've been in charge up to this point? So I'm hoping Lee Zeldin pulls an upset here in New York. New Hampshire, Chris Sununu took it, and heartily, 53 to Tom Sherman's 45. Arkansas, Sarah, I love this one too. Sarah Huckabee Sanders, 59% to Chris Jones's 36. She took it. She's governor of Arkansas. South Carolina, Henry McMaster. Don't fuck with them McMasters. 56 to Joe Cunningham's 42%. He has taken South Carolina as governor. Pennsylvania, we got Josh Shapiro, no relation to Ben Shapiro, and Douglas Mastriano. I like Doug. This is another sleeper one. Okay, Douglas Mastriano. He's a serviceman. He's got a clear, concise message. And anyone that's ignoring this and going, Pennsylvania's great. I got robbed at a gas station and the diversity was amazing. Fucking wake up. Right now, Shapiro's at 59. Mastriano is at 38 with only 25% of the voting in. And you see some other some other stuff coming in over here. So down below the screen, other updates coming in. So I'm hoping that Mastriano takes us in Pennsylvania as well. That's another sleeper one. Ohio. So far, this is good. Mike DeWine. We got J.D. Vance fighting for the Senate. But Ohio, Mike DeWine taking it heartily. 61% to Non Whaley. Well, how are you? How are you? I'm Non Whaley. He has 38%, and DeWine took it heartily, so that's great there. Oklahoma, governor's race. Kevin Stitt, 57%, is beating Joy Hoffmeister, who's probably everything but a Joy Hoffmeister. 57% to 40, that's heartily. That's 51% in the reporting. 49% of the reporting in Ohio. 26% reporting in the Pennsylvania, just to update you with that. Okay, Maine. Because they thought a moose was running, and they have no idea what's happening to the rest of the country. Again, they're surrounded by nothing but ocean. They have no idea America's here, and then there's a couple of moose in their living room, and they don't know what's going on. So Janet Mills is leading Paul LePage, 54 to 44, with 16% of the voting in. If the moose get out of the way, they might be able to. Well, the polls are closed, so it's too late now. The moose blocked them. In Connecticut, our tranny-loving moron, Ned Lamont, won over Robert Stefanowski. I voted for Stefanowski. That's unfortunate. 54 to 44. That's close, maybe. 109,000 votes to 134. That's pretty close. It was off by, 20,000 votes. That's pretty good for a strongly blue state, and it shows that, things could be shifting over here, especially us conservatives that are hopping around a little bit, and we can do our part. Rhode Island, which is neither a road nor an island. Discuss. Daniel McKee is strongly in the lead with 80% reporting. So Rhode Island likes being a hole in the wall no one cares about. From Ashley Callis, 58% to 38%. And Texas, Greg Abbott, as I said earlier, takes it from Beto, bro. I rode my skateboard here and I got fucked. What the fuck? Pardon me. Greg Abbott took it. Great to hear that. The people of Texas are going, get the fuck out of here, you gun-stealing hippie. And I'm happy to see that. 53% for Abbott, and Beto O'Rourke getting 44. Beto O'Rourke got 1,925,000 votes. So that's 1,925,524 fucking idiots in Texas. And I don't know if they're just plain stupid, or they all came from California and brought the stupid with them. But all 1 million and change of you idiots need to go back to where you came from or go somewhere else. And don't pollute Texas, because there's another freedom state right there. Kansas. Laura Kelly is in the lead right now with 17% reporting, 59% to Derek Schmidt's 37%. Let's see if those numbers are going to change over there. New Mexico. Michelle Lujan Grissom is a 55% with Mark Ronchetti, the Italian versus the Latina. I don't know. 55 to 42. I don't know a lot about the New Mexico. Again, they're so close to the Mexican border, they might as well be Mexico. They're Democrat, and I hope that there's a strong race being led there, but I don't know. Polls are closed at 17% reporting in currently. Colorado, again, everyone's high. They have no clue what's going on, but the Democrats are like, get more high! And they're like, yeah! So Jared Polis is at 61% to Heidi Ganahal's 37% with 44% reporting. So Colorado is going to stay blue. I don't think there's many of us that are really shocked by that. They're either going to ski or get high on drugs. Which one are you going to do in Colorado? Oregon's not in. They're probably all on fire in an Antifa riot. Alaska's frozen to death. We have nothing there. So that's where we're at right now. And I'm going to get to more of these updates a little later on. I just wanted to catch up with everyone. Real Clear Politics there's only so much you're going to be putting in here. So, stuff's going to be rolling in for the next hour or so. So it's hard to know. So Walker +2, Kemp +5. We're still got a tie from the East Carolinas here, hoping upon hope, I guess. Right? So you're seeing all of this here. Lake +4. I'm hoping she takes Arizona. And I'm hoping Blake, or she at least helps Blake get over the finish line as well. So, Trafalgar. We'll update Trafalgar here. And I don't think we're getting, it's the projected wins over here. So, Adam Lexalt and is ahead for Nevada Senate. John Lombardo is ahead for Nevada Governor, or at least what they're projecting. Not necessarily ahead right now, but what they're projecting. Tudor Dixon, again, by percentage point, not a whole, by a percentage point, up over Whitmore. So that's going to be extremely close in Michigan. That's what they're estimating. Blake Masters, again, ahead but very close over Kelly in the Arizona U.S. Senate. Arizona governor's race, Kerry Lake ahead in what's a little more comfortable to me, 50.5 to 46.9. But again, that's a projected win, not what we're currently at right now. And the generic ballot showing still Republicans ahead in general. So, we're going to get to more, probably, I want to say, here's the, I'm streaming live right here. It's a Relief Valve podcast. We're on YouTube. Also for the audio portion, we're on Buzzsprout, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, all of the other things, all of the other platforms, we're all there. As far as the straight up audio goes, since I'm using up a lot of it, this is probably going to be the last one for audio. I invite everyone to join me on YouTube for the remainder of the streaming for the evening. Okay, I'm going to be done with the audio portion. I'm going to go straight to the live streaming where it's not costing me money. And then I'll do an update of all of the races, because we're coming into Wednesday, or we will be. So I'll do a full update on the audio portion for Friday. On my normal Friday, we do a show Mondays and Fridays on the audio show. and I'll do a full update there. In the meantime, everything that I can do for the new streaming that we've updated to for the midterms, I'll keep on going that with YouTube until YouTube kicks me off, and then we'll probably make our way to Rumble. At some point, being conservative on YouTube is a political death sentence, so I don't imagine I have a long life here. But I'll do the best. It's a start, and I'll keep doing it until I can't do it anymore. So for the audio portion, we're going to end it here, and then we're going to continue for the remainder of the evening live streaming on YouTube. You can either comment directly on these videos. I'll go back, I'll check them. Everything that I've put up, I'll answer. Anybody that's talking to me on there has a question or a comment, just say hi. Like it, please. Let the algorithm know there's something new here and you're liking it and you want to support it. So like that algorithm. And we'll continue on for the live streaming for the remainder of the evening. So please join us here. The email for the show, reliefvalvepodcast@aol.com. If you'd like to write in the show, you're shy about commenting maybe, and you want to write into the show and you have a question, a comment, whatever else, please do reliefvalvepodcast@aol.com. Thanks to our sponsors, My Patriot Supply, and I Love What I Do Media. Keith over there has been a supporter of the show, and we've appreciated helping him out. He gave me the fancy background. I love it. It's great. All right, so here we go. That's the. I'm going to get more updates now. Some of the states they're not even gonna get in on time. So it's where are we at now? 36 minutes. So get the fuck out of here. All right. So we might not even get an answer tonight, and I'm fully prepared for that. I don't know what other updates I'm getting here. I got people following me. I'm talking shit on Twitter, and I got more people following me. So that's fun. And I'm going to keep doing that because, even if I'm not really making an impact, it makes me happy. So shitting on Democrats and leftists on Twitter makes me happy. Yes, I'm petty. Do I care? No. All right, so I'm thank you for following the show. I hope you're having fun. I hope I'm bringing a little bit of humor to you. I'm going to get back to following everything. I had the crew from the Daily Wire, Candace Owens, Ben Shapiro, and all them going. I haven't really followed Crowder. There's only so many fucking things I can do at once. I can't do Louder with Crowder, Daily Wire, Fox News, all of that. Fucking all the things chirping at me. I can't do it. So I'm drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm buzzed. Let's be honest. Let's not be ridiculous. I'm buzzed. I'm enjoying a cigar. We're going to keep going. I'll keep going until like 11 midnight. Whatever I can get you guys, I'm going to do it. This is the first big live stream and turnaround for the show, and I'm hoping that this helps us transition to something new. So thanks to everybody that's joined us. I got somebody from Norway listening. I got somebody from Africa that's one of the French colonies listening too. This statistics have told me that a couple of different continents are listening here, and that's pretty cool. Thanks for sticking with us, and I hope you keep on going. And then, of course, all my American people that are all listening. And, all right. This is the update for now, and we're going to see you in a little bit, maybe an hour or so. All right?